Aquila exists to support and come alongside local churches to train, equip, and send church planters throughout all of Europe. And it is here that we believe God is calling us to establish a physical location for training, equipping, and sending. And God has opened the door to purchase this building. People from all over the world come to study and work in this city. In an area of 18 million people, this city exists as one of the most international, one of the most crucial crossroads in all of the area.
When I saw this building, I was super excited. It seemed to be like the Goldilocks of the buildings we'd seen before because it wasn't too big and it wasn't too small. So let me show you what's inside. This building's great because we figured we could seat maybe 120 people once we removed this middle wall. And so it gives you this big space for a congregation. And if we grow to over 120 people, our hope is to plant a German language church. So we were desperately trying to find a space that was affordable, but also big enough to fit our quickly growing congregation. We've gone in 1 year from 0 to 50 people, and it's growing quickly with students.
So we've seen God providing since we were meeting in people's homes, providing also when we were renting in the church that we are renting right now, and constituting and, membership, and every step that we take, we see God providing. And this, coming to a building like this, which will be available for us to use during the week and for training and for service and for whatever we need, conferences, is just, if it really feels like it's another door that God is opening, and it's another opportunity that He's given us to do more ministry and do more of what we wanted to do since the beginning.
I imagine myself standing here in a few months preaching to our congregation here, and I look forward to, it gets me excited to think about what that could be and what that's going to be like. And we know that we have a few steps ahead of us that God needs to provide for. I've been telling the church that this is a fishes and loaves experience, that we're trusting God to take the little we have and to multiply it. And we know that the cost of the building is €1 million, which is something that none of us in our church have ever seen before. So we ask that you would just pray with us, pray for us, that God would work in a great way to provide for this facility for Aachen International Church and for the Aquila Initiative. And we also ask you to pray to seek whether God is leading you to participate in being sacrificial and generous towards giving to this project. It is a great time to serve the Lord here in Europe, and we look forward to all the great and wonderful things that God has planned for us and for you.